All right, let's get really, really serious because I've got the essential question to ask here. What would you do if a beloved one has got a high fever and there is an actual risk that he or she could die? You would try everything in your power to cool down the fever, wouldn't you? So ask yourself a very simple, serious question. Why the heck don't we think about every possible strategy to cool this patient's fever naturally? I'm talking about planet Earth. It's getting too hot, beyond the point where humans can adapt in a sensible way. If we consider projections, we know that it takes a long time to get all those greenhouse gases back out of the atmosphere, especially if tipping points have been passed. We need a backup strategy, a solution, a life-saving medication or vaccination, whatever you want to call it. We need something if you want to have a future that is cool and you're prosperous and peaceful. The whole planet is fine. So why don't we do that? Because we are so afraid to try it out because it could make us burn more fossil fuels on the way. This is BS. All right, this is really bullshit. Let's tell it as it is. All right, this is too serious a case to come up with moral questions. Is it right or is it not right? We're talking about survival. Mere survival. That's the point. So theoretically, we know that we can cool the planet locally. We can fight the heat island effect in cities. The greener, the whiter, the better. The same thing is true with clouds. We can produce more on the oceans theoretically. We can imitate volcanoes in the stratosphere, pump out particles up there. All of that would reflect the sunlight that heat the planet. And before they can heat the planet, we send them back into the black abyss out there. Eternal cold can heat up some other planet, but not this planet. So there is a potential strategy here, but nobody should use medication or a vaccination that hasn't been tested before. And you shouldn't use it as a last stopgap from one day to the other. You have to slowly try it out and increase the dose. And you can't do that if it's basically no, we will never do that. And only a few scientists fight a lonely war trying to try it out, being always stopped and stopped again like the Hobbit scientists last year in northern Sweden by people who fear, oh, it's morally ambiguous. Guys, come on. This is for the survival of the planet. Where's the problem? We need to cool.